Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell for round two of this NBC boys hockey matchup between the Central Catholic Raiders and the Tewksbury Redmen. These two teams met on Wednesday night, in which the Redmen took a 4-3 win over Central Catholic to move to a perfect 5-0 on this season. Central suffering their first loss of the season on Wednesday night and now sits at a 3-1-1 record. We're back at the place where Redmen hockey first started. We had our first Redmen hockey game live here at the Tsongas Center in 2018 for the D2 North Championship between Boston Latin and Tewksbury. If you're just joining us, I'm Andrew Del Piana, as we're about to get underway here in round two between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. Benny O'Keefe returns to the net for the Redmen, while number 88 Michael Brothers returns between the pipes for Central Catholic, as he was in net on Wednesday night. So refs are set, we are set, and round two between Central and Tewksbury is underway. The puck is down and the game is on. Central will send it in the zone early, as a shot on misses wide of O'Keefe. Central keeps it in the zone. It comes out, and it's poke checked to Jason Cook, who will rim it around. A misplay there from Brothers, but it's cleared right in front of the net, as Central will start to move up ice with the senior captain, Michael Dingus, who's stick checked away by Justin Rooney. The Redmen without one of their star defensemen tonight, Nick DiCiaccio, who was dealing with an MCL sprain that he suffered in the win on Wednesday night as he took a leg check from Sean Gray, who received a 5-minute major for that hit. He is out tonight, so the Redmen relying on three defensemen in Justin Rooney, Caden Connors, and Billy Doherty. And we might even see a little bit of Cooper Robillard. Puck backhanded into the Redmen zone as Doherty goes indirect but right on the stick of Central. Puck squirts out. Matty Cook, who had his first career goal in the win on Wednesday night, throws it on Brothers in a blocker save. As Cook puts a hard hit on number 12, Kyle Mello, and will flutter it into the zone. Just over a minute 30 into this first period, tied at 0 between the Redmen and Central. Deflects off the stick of Doherty. Sean Gray backhands it and trying to find a man in the center, but no one there for the Raiders. Central quickly moves back the other way. A nice hip check by Doherty as he knocked Sean Gray off the puck. Senior captain AJ Grenier curling in his own zone. Now for the man who had 2 goals for Central Catholic, number 9, Brady Rickenbach. And I believe we're getting a high stick call on the Redmen, and the faceoff will come inside the Tewksbury zone. Just a little over 2 minutes here played in the first period of play. As Central wins the offensive zone draw, but it's chipped out of the zone by Jason Cook. Stone nearly picked it off from number 21, Cam Marzilli. O'Keefe slides it over for Cook to skate onto. He gets the angle on him, throw it on, and a save by Brothers into the netting. The Redmen will get an offensive zone draw. Draw between Stone and Dingus wins the draw back. Dingus tries to backhander it, but Central is in an offside position, and it's also an icing on the Raiders. Number 8 for the Tewksbury Redmen, Will O'Keefe, the senior captain, sitting at 99 career points as he looks to pick up number 100 against the Raiders today. Stone wins the draw back. Rooney will go cross ice. And Central will break it out of the zone. Stone tries to get it in deep. As now the Redmen regroup in the neutral zone. Hits off a few sticks, and Central is offsides. Three minutes played here in the first, tied between Central Catholic and Tewksbury at 0. Johnny Beatrice wins the battle of the 12s at the faceoff dot, and Billy Doherty ices the puck. And a faceoff coming in the Redmen defensive zone. A lot of whistles here to begin this first period, as neither team really able to find any rhythm in the zone. As a puck comes out of the zone, Central need to clear the zone. Aaron Conley, who has 5 points in 5 games so far for the Redmen, drops it off for Doherty, who misses the puck on the backhand, and Sean Gray moving back the other way for the Raiders. A 2-on-1 here for Central, and a save by Benny O'Keefe. And a little love tap after from Sean Gray on the sophomore goalie, Benny O'Keefe. It's a very chippy matchup between these two teams on Wednesday night, and I expect the same here on Friday. Onto the stick now, Matty Cook moving back the other way with Aaron Conley. Conley gains the line, throws it on, and misses wide. Doherty steps in to Sean Gray. And Central sent it the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing on the Raiders. .11:07 remaining in this first period. Scoreless between Central and Tewksbury. Central wins the draw back with Mike Dingus. O'Donnell isn't able to get it out as Asa DeRoche holding firm there on the boards, but it comes out to the neutral zone. Connors, who had 3 points in the last game on Wednesday night for the Redmen. DeRoche working hard on the forecheck, able to keep it in for the Redmen. Dingus will chip it forward. Now for O'Connell, who cuts back on Caden Connors, but lost possession of the puck. And Central Catholic will go to the power play. It'll be number 15, Sean Lane, who heads to the penalty box with a slash. We have our first man advantage of the evening, and it's for the Central Catholic Raiders. Draw is won by Stone and cleared by Connors. As A.J. Grenier will sit behind the cage. As Central begins to move back the other way. Rickenbach, who had 2 goals on Wednesday night, throws it to the net, and a pad save by O'Keefe. Mello at the top will now get it back. Will look for a tip in front, but it tipped wide by Winship. Grenier now will cut in. Sliding pass for Rickenbach, but he whiffed on it. 1:10 left on Lane's penalty. As Central holding some good possession here on the power play. They throw it in front, hit off of one of the Central players, but Rooney's backhand isn't able to get out. Jumps over the stick of Grenier, and it comes out to the neutral zone. The Redmen drop it back for Rooney. O'Connell now will play it forward. As Central is in an onside position, Cole Stone backhands it. Gets past the glove of Nick Peters as we have 30 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Redmen. Under 9 minutes left in the first period. Nick Peters gaining the line as he gets through Doherty. And a glove save by Benny O'Keefe. 10 seconds left on Lane's penalty as it hops over the stick of DeBurro as it dwindles down to the final seconds of the Central power play, and we're back to even strength. Connors will scoop the puck up in the neutral zone as the back check of Mike Dingus there, able to steal it away. O'Connell able to get it cross ice to the defenseman Nick Peters. Matty Cook will go cross corner on the dump in. Good hit from Danny Kuzmal fresh off the bench. Anthony Pecci backhands it in below the goal line. Peters now finds the stick of the senior captain DeBurro, who will flip it out. Rooney will rim it around as Kremen backhands it in. Marzilli lost his footing as the puck is pinned right behind the net. Marzilli then will go around the boards. Grenier will finally get it out as Caden Connors hits the ice right in front of the Central bench. Grenier will gain the red line and go backhand on the dump in as Central gets fresh forwards onto the ice. They go behind the net. Marzilli at the half wall. Winship has it stolen away by Caden Connors. And that puck is sent the length of the ice and will have an icing on the Redmen. 6:41 left in this first period. If you're just joining, I'm Andrew Dalpiana. We're scoreless between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. As Beatrice wins the draw back, as it misses the stick of a few players on either side. As Brady Chapman was able to steal away from Nick Peters, but too far of a touch. And it's scooped up into the glove of Brothers. Stone in gray on the offensive draw for the Redmen. Rickenbach has a good back check there from the senior captain, Will O'Keefe. Brothers will play it out now for number 8, Tyler DeBurro. O'Keefe fires it back in as it deflects off the skate of Jason Cook, and Peters has to clear with the puck right in front of the net. The two freshmen, Robillard and Rickenbach, in a battle. Winship fresh off the bench, puts a backhander shot on, and an easy save there for Benny O'Keefe. Connors will backhand it up for Jason Cook. There's a bad pass there. Misses the outreach stick of Will O'Keefe. Collette, who had a goal for Central, puts it into the chest of Ben O'Keefe as we're down to 5:30 left in the opening period. It's game 1 of a doubleheader tonight for Tewksbury TV. Right now we're at the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell, and at 7 p.m. tonight we'll be at the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School as boys basketball takes on Central Catholic in a rematch. As Marzilli throws it on in front, it was deflected by O'Connell, but O'Keefe there up to the task. And we're going to get another icing on the Redmen as we get down to 5 minutes and change left in the first. Lane wins the draw, but it comes out to the defenseman, A.J. Grenier, who will throw it into the chest of O'Keefe. Central will have another offensive zone draw. So Redmond will bring out the second line back onto the ice. So Beatrice, Connolly, and Maddie Cook. Cook plays it forward, able to get around Grenier. Pulls up. And Central moving 3-on-2 back the other way. Good hit there from Justin Rooney. And a glove save by O'Keefe. Offensive draw for Central Catholic as they slide it over to Valente, who misses wide. Peters will send it back in deep. Maddie Cook goes up to Connolly, isn't able to corral the pass cleanly. Now on the stick of Johnny Beatrice. Redmond in an offside position. And Valente will send it on O'Keefe. Connors bodying off Sean Gray. And now looking to move back the other way. Caden Connors tried to get it through the stick of Peters. But a last play there by number 5, Jacob Valente. Connors chips it in as we get under 4 minutes left in the opening period. Dingus fresh off the bench, but it's poke checked away by Pecci. Battle along the half boards as Mike Collette is tied up by Brady Chapman. And now for Anthony Pecci. They'll send it around, stopped behind the cage by Brothers. Chapman keeps it in, tried to center right in front for Kuzmal. As Marzilli now will break it out for the Raiders. Price misses the stick of Rooney and O'Connell. O'Connell gets possession and goes cross corner for the goal. Aiden O'Connell, the junior, puts the Central Catholic Raiders up 1-0 with 3:12 left in the first period. They make that the second goal of the season for O'Connell. As Justin Rooney missed the puck off the indirect pass, and O'Connell goes top corner on Benny O'Keefe. As Central Catholic has the 1-0 lead. Central Catholic had the first goal on Wednesday night. It came off of a goal by Brady Rickenbach. And then the Redmen scored 3 unanswered as they look to move back the other way. Will O'Keefe cutting in, tries to go 5-hole, and a good save by Brothers, and the net comes off. Offensive zone draw for the Redmen as we have 2:44 remaining in the first period. Central with the opening goal. Robillard will throw it on net as it's played aside. Central plays it forward, now in a 3-on-1 position. A good save by Benny O'Keefe, and then Rickenbach misses wide on the backhand. Winship will turn and throw it in the zone. Connors will flip it out into the neutral zone. Cook will gain the line as that shot is blocked by Peters. Cook tries to throw it out in front. Last hit the stick of Sean Gray. As Connors plays it away from Rickenbach. Robillard's pass is intercepted. And it misses wide of the nets as Dingus was in an open position right in the slot. As they sauce it over through the legs, puck loose in the slot. And we finally hear a whistle as 2 Central players hit the ice. As the Redmen did a good job of protecting the house there. But Michael Dingus was all alone in the slot and missed high on Benny O'Keefe. As we're at the 1:39 mark left in the first period between Central and Tewksbury. Sean Lane wins the defensive zone draw. Puck behind the net as they try to throw it out in front. Lane will go high glass, and Central has to regroup back in their own zone. Grenier will reverse it over. Collette, indirect for Dingus. DeRoche is hit hard, and that's going to award a penalty on Central for a charge. So the Redmen will head to the power play for the first time on the evening. It'll be number 6, Mike Collette, who will head to the penalty box for Central. So the Redmen will look to even this game up on the man advantage. Central wins the draw as DeBurrow sends it into the Redmen zone. As we're under a minute left in the first period, the only goal coming from number 11, Aiden O'Connell of Central. Connors will gain the line and will slow things down as the Redmen get full possession in the zone. O'Keefe surveying, will slide it over now for Connors. We're down to 30 seconds left in the period. O'Keefe, patient, will try to throw it through some traffic and then misses wide. Down to 20 seconds left in the period, puck squirts out and it's cleared by Kyle Mello. One last rush for the Redmen on the period as we're down to 10 seconds. As it hops over the stick of Connors, and that will be the end of the first period. At the end of 15 minutes here at the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell, Central Catholic will take a 1-0 lead into the first intermission. You're watching boys hockey on Tewksbury TV. We'll be right back for the second period. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell as the second period about to get underway between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. Aiden O'Connell, the lone goal scorer in that first period, has Central up 1-0 as we go into the middle frame. The Redmen will begin the second period on the power play as number 6, Mike Collette, in the box for charging. 56 seconds left on his penalty. As we're back here in an empty Tsongas Center. If you're just joining us, I'm Andrew Del Piana. Second period about to get underway. Stone wins the draw back, and the middle frame is underway. O'Keefe will give and go with Caden Connors to gain the line. Connors below the goal line. Tries to look for Jason Cook, hits a few Central sticks. As the Redmen will cycle it down deep, 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Connors, cross ice pass, Jason Cook will throw it on, hits the side of the cage. Conley skating through the slot, drops it off Caden Connors, and Brothers got a blocker on it. There's 10 seconds left on Gollette's penalty. Jason Cook winds up, and a block by Sean Gray as he backhands it out of the zone. And the Redmen power play has come to an end. Collette, fresh out of the box, able to get a stick on that pass from Will O'Keefe. As Caden Connors goes up the boards and results in an icing. So the Redmen don't get anything on the opening power play of the night, and the Central lead stays at 1-0. Rooney tripped up below the goal line. As a battle between him and Gillette. O'Connell, the goal scorer, will slide it up to Burrow, and it tipped, and Dingus missed it wide, as that might have even hit the post, as that puck definitely came out of the zone. And a close eye there by the referee, and we have offsides. Michael Dingus nearly made it 2-0. He was able to get a nice deflection, but hit the post just to the right of Benny O'Keefe. Rooney will go indirect for Matty Cook, as the Redmen look to get the forecheck going. O'Connell isn't able to get it through. Beatrice stepping up. Arzoli has it pickpocketed away by Matty Cook, but then he turns it right back over. And O'Connell moving back the other way. Matty Cook backhands it into the zone. And the Redmen will get fresh forwards onto the ice. A weak pass there on the breakout from DeBurrow, and it just missed the skate. As it's played out in front, Sean Lane nearly deflected it far side as that puck comes out of the zone. And it's touched by Ryan Flynn in the zone, and an icing on the Redmen, offsides on the Redmen. .2:30 into the second period, Central holding the 1-0 lead via Aiden O'Connell. As they go indirect. Winship, good save by Benny O'Keefe as he made a sliding effort. Grenier, now working below the goal line. Still with possession of the puck. Connors. DeRoche isn't able to clear the zone. And Connors flips it up. Now onto the stick of Grenier. Touch passing between Central Catholic. Sean Gray takes a hit. DeRoche now plays it out of the zone for Flynn. Flynn will chip it in deep. As a line of Kuzmal, Pesci, and Connor Kremen comes onto the ice. Will O'Keefe below the goal line. As Kuzmal isn't able to corral the breakout pass. As a puck is thrown on and hits Caden Connors. Connors will flip it into the neutral zone, hits off the back of Kremen. DeBurrow will send it in deep. 4 minutes played in the second period, 1-0 Central. Puck takes a weird carom off the boards. And the Redmen trapped in their own zone right now, trying to get it out. DeBurrow tried to throw it out in front. Misses the stick of Will O'Keefe. And Benny O'Keefe has to halt play. So it looks like the Redmen are moving Will O'Keefe back on defense as their fourth defenseman. And Matty Cook will move onto the first line with Stone and his older brother Jason. And we got a penalty coming up on Central Catholic. As Central takes possession of the puck, and the Redmen will go to the power play. Mike Collette goes back to the penalty box, his second of the night. This time, he's charged with a tripping penalty. 10:33 remaining in the second period. As the Redmen go back to the man advantage. Trailing by a goal. Connors will try to throw it on, hits Peters. Jason Cook winds up, a pad save by Brothers. as Will O'Keefe goes around the boards to Caden Connors. Connors gains the red line, will throw it in. Peters scoops it up. And they'll go right back to the same side. 30 seconds into Collette's penalty. Connors trying to weave around Dingus, but he's pickpocketed. Dingus throws it on nets, and Benny O'Keefe with the save. A minute 17 left on Mike Collette's penalty, as we're under 10 minutes left in the second period. Will O'Keefe will go cross ice. Wasn't able to find a Redmen, and it's back into the defensive zone. Halfway through Collette's penalty. Sean Gray rims it back in deep. As Max Lane steps up from the play, throws it on Benny O'Keefe, who will play it out for the older brother Will. Redmen really haven't been able to set anything up. There's a perfect example right there. Wasn't able to corral the pass in the neutral zone. Will O'Keefe tried to slice through the defense. Jason Cook able to keep it in. Will throw it on, misses wide of Brothers. Conley tried to throw it out in front, redirected by Stone. Connors holds at the circle. Stone in the middle, misses wide. As we're down to 10 seconds left on the Redmen power play. Marzilli able to get it up to Dingus and clears the zone, and we're back to even strength. Really nothing going there on that power play for the Tewksbury Redmen, as they still trail by 1 to Central Catholic in this MVC boys hockey matchup. Brothers will play it behind the cage for his defenseman, Grenier. Connors will flip it in. DeBurrow wasn't able to get the pass off the rim. Cook tried to throw it out in front, able to find the stick of O'Keefe. Connors wasn't able to corral the pass. Marzilli spins off a Brady Chapman hit. Dingus gets it up to Mello, and they'll send it in deep. Puck goes around the net. Beatrice is bumped off by Mello. It's a battle right below the goal line. Central comes out of the pack, but tries to throw it on net. A good block there from the senior captain, Will O'Keefe. Beecher scoops up the puck, and Will O'Keefe wasn't able to get back out of the zone. And the Redmen are offsides. 7:10 remaining in the second period. If you're just joining, I'm Andrew Del Piana. Central Catholic leading the Tewksbury Redmen 1-0 on a goal in the first period by Aiden O'Donnell, his second of the season. Grenier will try to reverse it, too strong on the bank pass, as Grenier then hits Ryan Flynn. Nick Peters scoops up the puck, poke checked by Sean Lane. Rooney backhands it in. Central will reverse it. Peters, they try to one-touch it up, but Rooney holds the line strong. Indirect pass, misses one of the Central players. Doherty throws it right on the stick of a player wearing white. Sean Lane, cross ice, knocked down by Dingus. Sean Lane with Sean Gray coming right at him, able to flip it forward as Ryan Flynn bodied off the puck. The big defenseman Nick Peters curling His defensive partner, Grenier, dumps it in. Under 6 minutes left in the second period. Doherty isn't able to get it out of the zone as Benny O'Keefe clears it to the boards. As the puck gets on Brothers, no icing. And that did not tip off of the stick of Winship, icing on Central. The second period, who's been particularly good to the Tewksbury Redmen all season long, have been shut out so far. 5:31 remaining in the middle frame. Goldstone on the draw with Kyle Mello, and Mello wins the defensive zone draw. Hits off the skate of Jason Cook as DeBurrow moves back the other way. O'Keefe backhands it forward. The Redmen with a 2-on-1 here. Jason Cook tried to get it back to Cole Stone, but it deflected off the last line of defense. Caden Connors with a nice hit on Curran, and Cole Stone finds himself in the slot, but a glove save by Brothers. As Caden Connors caught a man with his head down right through the middle of the ice and laid a perfect hit as Cole Stone was robbed in the slot. Dingus trying to find him, and it deflects off the stick of O'Connell, but no icing. Connors will flip it out with possession. And no icing called, as they said. Grenier wasn't hustling back. Aaron Conley able to force a turnover. They try to throw it out. Caden Connors keeps it in the zone. Whiffs on the shot attempts. Central clears the zone. Central with numbers back the other way in an odd man rush. Dingus, nice save by Benny O'Keefe. A second effort by Collette. Turned away by the goalie. Central. Looks like a missed shot on purpose there. O'Donnell wasn't able to stick handle through, but Peters keeps it in the zone. Under 4 minutes left in the second period. Central keeps the puck in deep. Nick Peters. Connors tries to rim it around. As the Central defenseman Marzilli meets the puck there. Central moving back the other way, DeBurrow. Winship will throw it on, sticked away by O'Keefe. Kuzmal chips it forward for Pecci, but Pecci's backhander able to get a cycle back going for Central as they try to throw it in front, miss the stick of Winship. As the puck comes out, Michael Gray around a man, throws it on, and a windmill glove save from number 19, Benny O'Keefe. We're down to 3:01 left in the second period. Still scoreless in the second period. The only goal coming from Aiden O'Connell back in the first. Just joining us, I'm Andrew Del Piana, live from the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell. As Doherty's pass was too strong. Puck sitting behind the net. Marzilli will send it below the goal line. Sean Lane surveying his options. Goes high glass. It's off the glove of Mello. Back into the Central zone. DeBurrow stepping up on the play. Central is on sides. As he evades the hit from Doherty. They drop it back. Mello is looking for a tip in front. And that's going to warrant a penalty there by Sean Gray. And Sean Gray, the man who took Nick DiCiaccio out of Wednesday's game, will head to the penalty box with the trip. Excuse me, number 28 there. Brandon Mayuri to the penalty box with the trip. As the Redmen go back to the man advantage, as we're exactly 2 minutes left in the second period. O'Keefe, slap shot misses wide. Cook trying to play it out in front, and Brothers will cover. As Dingus wins the defensive zone draw. O'Keefe keeps it in, will throw it in and scores! Will O'Keefe, that goal is point number 100 on his career. He threw it in front, and it gets through Michael Brothers in career point number 100 in the historic career for Will O'Keefe. Has tied this game at 1 apiece. A huge congratulations there to number 8, the senior captain, Will O'Keefe, who's been with the Redmen since his freshman season, has career point number 100. And a big one there comes on the power play, and the Redmen have tied it at 1. Cole Stone scoops it up in the defensive zone as the Redmen look to move back the other way. Cook throws it across the zone. Jason Cook with another effort. Able to stay with possession, drops it off for O'Keefe. We'll send it around as we got 1:10 left in the second period. And Will O'Keefe's 100 point has tied this game at 1. Cook curling will throw it on, is saved by Brothers. As Central Catholic now with possession, moving back the other way. And we're going to get a penalty on the Redmen. As Will O'Keefe will head to the penalty box with the interference call as he knocked over one of the Central players as they were trying to gain the zone. So 48.5 seconds left in the second period. Central will go to the man advantage. The referee talking things over with head coach DJ Conti. So Redmond tried to sneak Caden Connors out on the ice as the referee was talking to the Central head coach. Grenier will throw it on net as it hits the shoulder of Ben O'Keefe. As they try to set her out in front, miss the stick of number 9 Rickenbach. Back into the Central zone, under 30 seconds left in the period. Winship gains the line, will drop it off for Collette. Tries to center out in front, intercepted by the freshman Matty Cook, who's hit from behind. But I don't see any arm up in the air. It is now Central in an offside position. Offside. As Matty Cook was moving up ice, he got checked right in between the ones, but no penalty called. As we're down to 4.7 seconds left in the period, 1:17 left on O'Keefe's penalty, as that will carry in to the third. And you hear the horn, that'll do it for the middle frame. Will O'Keefe, his 100th career point, has tied this game at 1 apiece between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. The final period coming up. You're watching boys hockey on Tewksbury TV. We'll be right back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside live at the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell, as we're about to get the third period underway between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. We're tied at 1 apiece going into the final 15 minutes, as Central, the lone goal scorer Aiden O'Connell in that first period, and in the second period, Will O'Keefe picking up career point number 100 and tying this game at 1 apiece. Benny O'Keefe so far with a strong outing, 21 saves on 22 shots, while at the other end, Michael Brothers, 11 saves on 12 shots. The Redmen sitting at 5-0 this season, trying to move to a perfect 6-0, while Central Catholic trying to end the Redmen unbeaten mark as the Redmen ended theirs on Wednesday night. High above the ice, I'm Andrew Del Piano, third period about to get underway. Central will begin the third on the power play as Will O'Keefe took an interference penalty late in the second period, and he has a minute 12 left on his tripping penalty. So for the opening penalty kill, Stone, Cook, Connors, and Rooney, the puck is down, and the third period is underway. A misplay there, Cole Stone right in the slot, and robbed by Brothers. Second time tonight, Cole Stone has found himself all alone in the glove of Brothers, robbing him twice. Rooney backhands it high glass into the Central zone. And Central now will gain the zone with Mike Dingus. Senior captain Dingus will play it at the top. Sean Gray. As the puck comes out of the point, Nick Peters will throw it on, blocked by Cook, and flipped out of the zone by Rooney. As we get down to 30 seconds left on Will O'Keefe's penalty. DeBurrow moving back the other way. Wasn't able to get to the net as Caden Connors played well with the stick check. Cook gets possession and sends it the length of the ice. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. Matty Cook backhands it as DeBurrow plays it. And Justin Rooney sends it in deep as we are back to even strength. Will O'Keefe has exited the penalty box. Aaron Conley putting the body on. Ryan Flynn will get the cycle back down low for the Redmen. Jankowski isn't able to get it out as Ryan Flynn keeps it in deep. And the Redmen will get a line change. O'Keefe backhands it into the Central zone. As Grenier now moves behind. Touch passing between Central Catholic as they're able to get a clean breakout. Jankowski lost his footing. And Will O'Keefe flips it out. And that will result in a Redmen icing. 12:47 remaining in the third period. Tied at 1 between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. Again, game 1 of our doubleheader today, as at 7 p.m. we'll have tip-off between Central Catholic and the Redmen in boys basketball at the Romano at Tewksbury Memorial High School. That will be a 7 p.m. start in game 2 of our doubleheader here today. Marzilli tries to throw it on, hits a few sticks. As Doherty able to get it around. Conley plays it forward. Brady Chapman tried to get it across, but it hits the skate of Marzilli. Beatrice working hard on the forecheck, then lost an edge. O'Keefe goes indirect to Danny Kuzmo off the bench, but throws it into an open area where no Redmen are there. O'Keefe steps up in the play. Looking for a tip out in front. Missed wide of Brothers. Dingus tried to go cross ice. Now onto the stick of O'Connell, able to get through the defense and goes bar down. Aiden O'Connell's second goal of the day. Regains the lead for Central Catholic. His third of the season. With the shifty move to get around the Redmond defense. And there goes bar down on the sophomore Benny O'Keefe. Has both goals for the Raiders. And Central takes back the lead. Up 2-1, under 11:40 left in the final period. The Central Catholic Raiders trying to end the Redmen undefeated streak. O'Connell takes a hit from Connors. Puck squirts out in front, able to get around DeBurrow, no icing. DeBurrow able to go off the glass to Collette. Flynn sauces it up to Sean Lane. Lane backhands it in and will head to the bench. Puck is flipped out of the zone, hops out over the stick of Caden Connors. Central trying to move back the other way. Rooney there. As is whiffed. Puck is still loose in front. Benny O'Keefe on his backside. And now a whistle comes in. And Central Catholic bringing it on to the Tewksbury Redmen. As Benny O'Keefe has to make a crucial save on his backside to keep it at a 2-1 game. Puck comes out to the point. Grenier will turn and throw it in deep. Of course, with Will O'Keefe on defense, Redmond going to have to turn to the freshman Matty Cook on that side that Will O'Keefe played with Jason Cook and Cole Stone. Doherty isn't able to get it out as Ayeri win chip, cross corner on the dump in to keep it in deep for Central Catholic. Good stick lift from Matty Cook. As Stone's poke check isn't able to get it out, Sean Gray will regroup for the Raiders. As they go indirect back to him. Gray bodied off by Cole Stone and Will O'Keefe. Conley pinched to the boards as Cole Stone blocks the pass. Cook will dump it in deep and go to work on the forecheck. Sean Gray plays it with his glove, cutting into the slot, and a stick save by Benny O'Keefe. He'll cover for a defensive zone draw for the Redmen. 9:14 remaining in the third period. If you're just joining us, Aiden O'Connell, both goals for Central Catholic has them up 2-1 in this MVC boys hockey matchup between Central Catholic and Tewksbury. Peters throws it on, a good save by Benny O'Keefe. Central now will play it in the slot. O'Connell, a sliding block by Justin Rooney. The Raiders moving back the other way as Marzilli runs into a teammate. Collette is bumped off by Johnny Beatrice. Connors tosses it out of the zone. Chapman plays it forward for Sean Lane. Redmond in the middle of a change. Deflects off the stick of Collette. No icing. Connors behind the net, whiffed on the pass as they chip it up below the goal line. Ryan Flynn on the right wing goes off the boards to get it out. The forecheck of Central Catholic really wearing down the Tewksbury Redmen right now. As DeBurrow has some trouble controlling in his own zone. Ryan Flynn tries to throw to the net, misses left of Brothers. Will O'Keefe, as it's deflected into the central zone by Sean Lane. Halfway through the third period, 7:30 left. Mayuri. And we're going to get a penalty here. I believe they're sending Sean Lane to the box here. Yes. Sean Lane heads to the box for the second time tonight, this time with a slashing penalty. Central to the power play. 7:17 remaining in the final period if you're just joining us. I'm Andrew Della Piana. Sean Lane to the box, 2 minutes for slashing, as Central will look to double the lead. Grenier will slide it over. DeBurrow trying to find a stick out in front. And Colestone chops at the puck and gets it out. Grenier now exiting from behind the net. DeBurrow cross ice, able to get it on the stick of Winship. Good poke check by Will O'Keefe. And Colestone backhands it out. .40 into Sean Lane's penalty. And Central still yet to register a shot on net on the power play. Grenier gains the line, try to get through Caden Connors, which is always a difficult task. Jason Cook with a foot race with Kyle Mello for the puck. As Mello able to clear the zone for his Raiders. Will O'Keefe will send it back into the central zone. As we're down to 6 minutes left in the third period. Matty Cook slap shots it in. DeBurrow will curling. And waiting for the Central breakout to set up. Dingus with some speed. Tries to go cross ice, sauce it over everyone's stick. Down to 15 seconds left on Lane's penalty. Connors with possession, goes cross ice and clears the zone. Sean Lane's penalty is up, even strength. Dingus getting around a few Redmen curls to the net, and a save by Benny O'Keefe. 5 minutes and change left. Dingus curling out of the corner, saved by O'Keefe. As the Redmen needing to get some fresh legs on the ice, Matty Cook, 4-on-1. Will dump it in and get a line change. Connors throwing out front, saved by Brothers. Connors will try again. One more time, and it deflects high and wide. The Redmen trying to quickly get back into the zone. Connors has that pass tipped. Central back the other way, as they'll send it wide of O'Keefe. Connors scoops up the puck in his own end. Try to throw it on Brothers, hits a few Central sticks. And Brothers will hold for the face-off to the left of him. 4:13 to go. The Tewksbury Redmen undefeated record in jeopardy. The Redmen win the draw back. Doherty throws it on. I believe it hit one of the Central players on the way there. Jason Cook flips it to Justin Rooney. So really, as that pass picked up by Cole Stone, now in the slot for Matty Cook, blocked by Gray. Puck sent around the boards. Gray backhands it out as Doherty was pivoting at the blue line, result in an icing. 3:34 remaining on the game clock. Aiden O'Connell with both goals for Central has them up by 1. Dingus wins the defensive zone draw. As Connors goes cross corner on the dump in. Peters able to avoid Jason Cook. And they play it forward. Justin Rooney and Dingus able to get it through and goes bar down. Michael Dingus doubles the lead as he chips it by the last line of defense, Justin Rooney. And the leading goal scorer for Central last year with 13 goals has his second of the season. And it's 3-1 Central Catholic with 3:12 left. And a heartbreaker for the Tewksbury Redmen, as they now need 2 goals to try to force overtime. Sean Gray centering out in front as they try to flip it on. Benny O'Keefe makes the pad save. O'Keefe trying to play it indirect for Aaron Conley. As Max Lane and the Raiders moving back the other way. Lane takes the hit check from Billy Doherty and is sent to the ice. So we're down to 2:30 left in the third. Will O'Keefe picking up the puck in the neutral zone, will backhand it. Asa DeRoche wasn't able to control the puck. Mello flips it in deep. Benny O'Keefe comes out of the net to rim it around. We're down to 2 minutes left. Pass is intercepted. Collette misses wide and might have gotten tipped by Doherty. O'Connell throws it on. DeRoche gains the line, will throw it in on Brothers, misses wide. So we're down to 1:40. Brady Chapman keeps it in. Will O'Keefe, but now chipped out of the zone by Dingus. Fluttered high into the Redmond zone as we're down to 1:25. Connor's trying to go cross ice. No one there for the Redmen. And an icing. A 1:17 left in the third. The Redmen trailing by 2. And Central Catholic on the verge of ending the undefeated season. And Coach Derek Doherty is going to use a timeout. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tsongas Center at UMass Lowell. I'm Andrew Del Piana. 1:17 remaining in the third period, as Central trying to end the undefeated season for the Tewksbury Redmen, as they have a 3-1 lead. Central wins the offensive zone draw. Peters has that shot block as they look for a tip in front. Dingus, another effort. Sliding save by Benny O'Keefe. The Redmen got to get it out of the zone and get O'Keefe to the bench. Central doing a great job of not allowing the Redmen to gain the zone. Conley will chip it in deep as O'Keefe heads to the bench with 50 seconds left. The extra man on for the Redmen. Will O'Keefe has that shot blocked. the Redmen needing 2. Able to get it onto the stick of Dingus, who has the open cage, and will throw it in. And Mike Dingus puts the dagger in the hearts of the Redmen. His second goal of the day, an empty netter, and Central leads 4-1. .5 seconds left in the third period. And senior captain Michael Dingus has just ended the Redmen undefeated season. Doherty, as Jason Cook will regroup back in the zone. As Fury stays with it. As Benny O'Keefe struggles to get back into his net. As we're down to 5 seconds left. Valente will throw it in on Benny O'Keefe, and that will do it. The final score, Central Catholic 4, Tewksbury 1. The Tewksbury Redmen suffer their first loss of the season, move to 5-1, while Central Catholic earns a split with the Redmen, and they go to 4-1-1 on the season. Stay tuned for 7 p.m. Boys basketball will be starting versus Central Catholic. For our entire crew at Tewksbury TV, I'm Andrew Delapiana signing off from the Tsongas Center. We'll see you guys next time.